Get to the tower, execute the action, unlock a part of the map, collect, proceed to the next tower and repeat. This is the formula. Ubisoft used to be a symbol of creativity in the video game industry. I loved this company since I played Rayman 2 in the original PlayStation. This reputation continued to get stronger during the 6th generation consoles, with great games such as Splinter Cell and the magnificent Sands of Time trilogy. They weren't afraid of investing in new ideas for their games, but during the 7th generation, something went wrong. I don't know what exactly. Maybe the departure of creative leaders or just the greed of the corporate world, but their games started to become more and more stagnant, uncreative, and overall lazy. In this video, I'm not talking about microtransactions, misleading trailers, and other shady practices that this company has become famous of. No, I'm talking about the core of their games, more specifically with the AAA open world and the problems within their game design. Since Assassin's Creed 2, Ubisoft introduced us to this new feature, performing some type of action in a specific place, which will unlock a new area of the map, side missions, and collectibles. It was new and original back then, but it quickly became repetitive. Ubisoft did not just use it in its all Assassin's Creed games, but also in its other open world titles. Far Cry, Watch Dogs, they're all built on the same idea. The only thing that changed is the type of action, sabotaging radio towers, hacking servers, or just staring. It works the same. Actually, it works so much the same that when I finished Far Cry 3 and started Far Cry 4, I really felt I lost my save data and have to play the whole thing again. No thank you. Once you complete this task, the most tedious part begins, going for the many collectibles scattered all over the map. I've talked about the collectibles in my Tomb Raider video, and how the only reason for them to exist is to lazily boost the length of the game. There is no better example for this practice than the Ubisoft games. It's repetitive, it's tedious, it's lazy, and the reward is so uninteresting that you'll feel yourself less like a legendary assassin and more like a garbage truck. What angers me the most is seeing how the developers are so proud about how big the map is each time they release a new game. Our map is twice bigger than the last one, our map is 10 times bigger than the last one. Just tell me, what's the point of having worlds bigger with each installment if you're gonna fill them with The side missions and activities are no better. The rewards are also pathetic, they are written poorly, but most importantly, they have little to no impact on the overall adventure. An adventure so formulaic and mechanical that it becomes so hard to be immersed in. This immersion keeps being butchered by other features, such as the dynamic day and night cycle, which is purely cosmetic. It has no effect on enemies or NPCs. Whether at midday or midnight, you always encounter the same amount of people present in the streets. You guys don't go to sleep or what? The weather change system does not do a better job either. Let's take the storms in Black Flag for example. Sure, they look gorgeous and impressive, but I have two major problems with them. First, they happen too fast. Like all of a sudden, boom, it's a storm. Even though it was nice and sunny just 5 seconds earlier. No transition or whatsoever. I don't live in a tropical climate, but I don't think a storm can rise this quick. The second and most important problem, they all last for the exact same amount of time. They don't feel natural and organic. They feel more like the script has calculated that you've been enjoying a sunny weather for too long and it's time to throw a storm at your face. All these problems lead to one conclusion. The Ubisoft formula builds its games around the hero, not around the world. In other good open world games, the world is the main protagonist, and the hero is just a part of it. You feel that this world has existed long before you, and will continue to exist after you. That's why whenever you do something or make even a tiny change in this world, you have this great feeling of accomplishment. You feel you did something meaningful. Ubisoft doesn't seem to understand that. Everything in their games serves as a playground for the hero. He is the center of the universe. Nothing else matters. Their only focus for the world is to make it pretty. And sure it does. But it also feels fake and mechanical. It's hard to be involved in it, it's hard to get attached to it, and you forget everything about it as soon as you stop playing the game. Fortunately, other Ubisoft games seem to be spared by this annoying formula. Games developed by small teams with great talent and imagination. Clearly, they can still be creative when they want, which gives me hope for the future of this company. Well, forget what I have just said. I hope you enjoyed this video. Give it a thumbs up if you did, and tell me what you think about the Ubisoft formula in the comments section. Thanks for watching.